This is show. You gotta time out. I guess you will be. People, this is
okay. All right.
I told you, nigga.
Same
Okay,
All right.
Bam, bam, a little. I got a guess in my. Come on, man. I can't take over the show. Hey, y'all, this Bam Bam, the 411 Giant. I got my special guest here right now, OG Giggity, and we finna do a little interview right now, and go let it go. This Terrance Gangsta V, aka OG Giggity, aka Mr. Answer Right Back, aka the People's Champ, Terrance V. Williams. Listen, I had a good time out here in Shreveport. Man, I had an excellent time. Shout out to Hot Boy Gator. He brought me around. Shout out to him. He brought me around the neighborhoods. And guess what, y'all? I never thought I'd see this. Popeyes and churches, y'all gotta get out the way. Southern classic chicken. It was so good, I had to double back. I double back the next day. Y'all know I came out here with the 6-pack and I was swole, but I picked up some weight, but I'm gonna work on that later. But I'm in the building, though. Let's get it. All right, yeah. Say, look here. I want to ask some questions about Shreveport and how he was received, and also what he thought about Shreveport. I know we hear a lot about New Orleans. Until you go there, you really, you don't really understand the city until you meet the right people there. So, what did you think about our city when you got here? Man, I was just telling homegirl Treasure last night. I say no, and then I also told my this artist I deal with, Pooh from Pensacola. I said, man, I've been around. I've been to Atlanta. Everybody love to go to Atlanta. I've been to Milwaukee. Milwaukee showed me love. They gave me a plaque. I've been to California 2, 3 times. I've been to San Francisco. I've been to different states. In Tennessee. I said, this is the first place I've been. You'd have thought this was my city. I'm talking about overwhelming love. Older and younger people, man. I was like, wow. Because in that effect, you had to come from behind the barricade and come get me because it was just so much like everywhere I kept going. Because I was honestly, when I look at people on YouTube, I just be like, okay, the person on YouTube having fun, blah blah blah. But the way they receive me, like, man, I like your movie, I like what you're doing. I'm like, wow, because I didn't intend to get on YouTube to do the things I was doing. I just was playing on the internet and I see how it reached a lot of people. I said, oh, it's like a TV. Because, like I tell people, when I first come home, I didn't know how to work the TV. So I stay at this 32-inch TV in my house right now. Um, when you turn it on, it's a Roku or Roku, however they pronounce it. It got the apps on it. So it would tell me press and press. I used to get frustrated, so I just lay down for 30 days when I come home from work every night. And then one day I pressed it and I saw YouTube, and that started being my TV. So now when I come out here to Shreveport, I'm like, man, okay, it's gonna be like I'm thinking about violence. I'm thinking about the ratchet. But then I was like, okay, I'm down here with some legends. And I said, want people know, okay, Bam Bam. Okay, I got Hot Boy Gator rocking with me. Everybody know him. So I was like, okay, I'm cool. So as we going through the trenches, we going different places. I'm getting love. But then it wasn't until we went out downtown, man. I was like, let me tell you something. I asked Gator this morning. I said, they still got some more tonight. He was like, yeah. I was like, man, I should have paid for tonight and leave in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how much love I received. Overwhelming love, man. Shout out to Shreveport. Yeah. Shout out to Gator, man. Hot Boy Gator, man. Gator. Oh, man. Shout out to Big Papa. Shout out to Big Good. Everybody showed you love, but you showed them love, man. You came to this city, you didn't act big, you didn't act. I ain't big. But you act like one of the people, man. You want to see like, the people who don't, how that's throughout history. The people who think they an average person is usually somebody. When you think you somebody, you usually an average person. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is. Just like you was telling Shorty. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you should send out a shout to Atlanta because he's from Atlanta. So, you never shot on early bird media. The crazy one. Oh, shout out to the man. From Atlanta. Hold up. It ain't my business. Yeah, but we can talk about it. Well, we can talk about it. Shout out to their podcast. They show we love. Yeah, shout out to the homie. Shorty, man. Much love to them. Yeah. That's a fact, man. And he from Atlanta, man. Yeah, he repped that Atlanta. He talking about street. You ain't from our city, Wody. Yo. Hey, nah, but bro, for real though, Shreveport came out. They showed up and showed out last night, and the thing that I like the most, because I was like, wait, because I was gonna do my video on it, is that we ain't have nobody get shot. Because this was an event where the hood came out, came downtown, and act civilized. Like everybody was hanging out, people got their little groups and crews. We may have a little push, a little shuffle here and there, but my main thing was nobody got shot. And it's the ratchet. Nobody got shot, man. So I was like, when me and Gabe was in the car, and what I liked the most, like the hotel where I was at, is like I had already had security, like police right on the corner. Every week go down the block to police, and so I was like, man, 50 then made sure that people could come out and enjoy themselves. And we came out and enjoyed, man. Oh, what was that restaurant, man? That I went there 2 nights straight.
Southern Classic.
Not Southern Classic, the other restaurant that was downtown.
Cassandra on the River.
Cassandra on the River. Shout out to them.
Yeah, man. Just like you were saying, with us coming together and everything, if you take some of the unnecessary shooting out of the ratchet part of the ratchet city, then what you got now, you got entertainers, you got successful people, you got people with talent and all that. There. You take some of that shooting away going on, cause like I said, me and you done both been in that life, yeah, man. There's no fun in perpetual war. You can't make no money, ain't nothing happening. You got all these talents, and these talents can be used elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? These folks need to put some laws in place right now. And no parole, no nothing ain't going on. They give you a gun and tell you, hey, you can be 18 now, just go get your gun and everything like that. You ain't got to go through all this and everything like that there. But the whole time they giving you that permission to be able to go have that gun, they over there signing these laws and say no parole, mandatory 85%, just like in the Fed, they finna do it like that now. All this here, they want all the gun charge they going on. So now it's like a catch 22. You gave me this gun, you ain't gave me nothing to with problem resolution. You ain't give me nothing with how to be able to accept the fact that I didn't win this argument without killing this man. You ain't giving me nothing in school, but you gonna give me a gun. You understand? It's kind of it's kind of it's sad. I want everybody to have the right to bear their arms and everything, but man, until we get better control of our ability to communicate with each other, man, and not lose our people to the jail and to the grave, that's a real big issue for me going on, man. Because I feel like I was once part of the problem, so I should be part of the solution. So I tell these young dudes, man, you ain't got to be no gangster. You ain't got to shoot nobody to be no gangster. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, man. It was a process that the men that did it, we did it in the process of actually a job or occupation or whatever. I won't say by me, but we did it. We did it. We didn't get no. It wasn't no thrill thing. We did it when it was necessary. We done did it every opportunity, and that's what I think. A lot of this stuff going on is opportunities. It's like okay, I got a gun so I can shoot, and I'm gonna do it. And they send themselves to jail, and somebody that hell or to the graveyard, and that ain't cool for neither one of the moms. But they're moving away from that. There, I give the people thanks. I respect the youngster, and I give thanks for the fact that they didn't do nothing on those particular days. And I pray and I hope that they continue not to do stuff and going on and start taking advantage of some of this money that's finna start coming through this way to deal with our economy going on. But I want to get back, not to take the show because you the star of the show, but I want to get back to Hot Boy Gator. I mean, when they leave, when this thing 50 doing, which is a wonderful thing, when he leave after these 3 days, he's gonna rotate this thing and leave on. But opportunity finna come back for Gator finna do a thing. Hot Boy Gator finna get down there. He finna do a thing down there, man. And that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be big. That's what people need to turn out. Just like they turn out for 50, it's gonna be a time to turn out for that there, man.
Turn out for
See
your
what I'm
own
saying?
city.
Exactly, man. For
Show
one of
them,
your
man.
own, man. He doing it.
I mean, because he opened the door and he showed that everybody could get along,
Yeah.
come out. But um, sometimes that's the only problem we have. Sometimes when we don't want to support our own people because he's doing something positive, and it's something that is showing like, hold up, if he can do this and make some money, then we could band together and make some. This our city. This our city. We got enough influence to get with certain people. Say, look, man, let's put this together, man, for the people that's come out and show love, and it can come out the same way, man. Now, it's a difference when you watching what's going on in Shreveport on Facebook or Instagram. You see all over like they having fun. But when you dare to witness it, oh man, it's priceless.
They be turned up.
Man, listen, I promise you, I've been to a few states since I've been home, and I never witnessed this much love, the unity, and just people just out having fun. And I'm like, man, I went to Walmart out here too. Everywhere I go, I gotta go check out the Walmart. So I went to Walmart, bought me a few goodies. Actually, I still got them now, but yeah, man, I went out to Walmart, took a funeral outside of Walmart because it was a moment that I'm like, man, I just did 23 years, 10 months in Fed. Now I'm home, and then I'm in the state where I was born and raised at. See, and this where Tukey Williams from,
Yeah,
and me and him born in the same hospital, Charity Hospital. I said, oh man, I'm home. But honestly though, I was like, because everywhere I go, because I don't disrespect people, so I know I'm gonna get some love, but I didn't think I would get the love like I got. You would really think I was from the city last night, and it's like the people, older people, young, everybody. Like we was walking. Let me tell you, Gator so overprotective. I would talk to some ladies in the car. I had my phone, I had my cup. So I went to wave at him, and they fumbled. He said, "Would you do some water?" No, man, calm down. I dropped. I had it in my hand, and but it's just the love, man. And what I like to, let me tell you, and I pray that this brother continue to be successful and make it a big machine get behind him, Papa, because he hot in the city, and this man was we was together, and he took a step back like, this is my city, do your thing. So some people usually be like, "Well, this my city, I'm out here, watch out, take the pictures and that." But Papa was so humble and cool, bro. He was just like, "What's up? What we doing? Let's go." He didn't want to do the walking either. Like, he was like, "I'm gonna do some." I'm like, "Yeah, Papa, I'm with you, bro." Yeah, man, I'm like, I'm with you, bro. He bigger than me though. So anyway, listen, yeah, Papa, I know you know it is, but you are, bro. So anyway, but yeah, man, I had a really, really good time, and Hot Boy Gator made it so comfortable for me, so cool. Like, I mean, the respect. It's like, some people be like, "Look, boy, you in my city. This was going." He like bring me a place. Like, do you think? Hey man, come on. Like, it's like he showed love.
Yeah, but that's what he is, man. He like I said, nephew, man. Nephew take care of old
Yeah.
people, man. He do.
Yeah, he took care of OG
He
Giggity,
take
y'all.
care. And
He
Big
did
Papa,
that.
Big Papa. If you read my book, well, you ain't gonna read it. You gonna look at the documentary.
Now, what I might do, this is what I'm gonna do, because I be around some young women, and I'm gonna test their education out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have them to read me some chapters.
Yeah. See, cause Hot Boy Gator want me to do.
Treasure, you know how to read?
I sure do.
Okay.
I write too, so I know how to read.
Well, no, I want you to read me some chapters out of this book.
Sound like
Definitely read it.
sound like a winner. But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do a audio version of the book.
Yeah.
But in the Hot Boy Gator nephew been on me about it. But what I also is in that chapter, Big Papa, uh, Big Papa Daddy is in the book. If you read in the book, Big Papa Daddy is the one who sold me up when I had got shot like 3 times, but I got shot through the knee, and I couldn't go to the hospital because of the situation that had went down. And his father actually used to do leather craft in jail in penitentiary, and so he took me there. Boy, he put me in a tub of witch hazel, and bullet went through there, and he went in. Boy, he cut that gin all the way open. I'm full of that gin. He sold me up, man. So I'm gonna look just like a doctor sold it up, man.
Yeah.
So
wait, let me ask you this question. With you being who you are, because a lot of the youngsters don't know, but you did 27 years in the Fed. We all know how people from New Orleans be arrogant and cocky, and people from DC arrogant and cocky.
you got a lot of people there.
So, do you ever sit back and say, "Here, man, I'm from born and raised Shreveport, 4'11", but I was 7 foot tall in the Feds"? Do that ever really register in your mind that whatever compound whatever penitentiary, because it's a different when we say compound, whatever penitentiary with other gangsters and killers, when you hit that compound, the respect level is the same too?
But I used to always look at just like again to quote you on when you was on Early Bird Media, the thing that we do naturally, man. I tell people all the time, if you going out there and you looking for a reputation, then you ain't gonna get no reputation because you're gonna really be a clown because you're gonna do too much. But when you do what's natural or what you come up, whatever code you coming up with, and you do what you think is natural and what's proper within that code, then you gonna them things gonna fall in line. Them accolades gonna come to you. You don't give them to yourself. See, when dude, I was in jail when the dude, matter of fact, I was in Lewisburg, USP Lewisburg, and the dude, I'm Murder Mike, man. I'm come through the door, man. I'm Murder Mike down here, ain't going on like that. As soon as the dude pulled a knife at him, he took off running. I'm like, who gave you that name? I'm saying, 'cause you had to give it to yourself. But so when the dude get to putting all that on them accolades on themselves, then you like you said about us. Look at Wayne Perry, man. If you talk to Wayne Perry, if you never man 30, they let him took 33 bodies really. And then what I'm saying. But you talk to Wayne Perry, you go out there and talk to him, which his name Silk now. He's his lumber brother, and his name's Silk. And well, that's not his mother's name, but anyway. But he's your brother smooth, just like us, man. Soft spoken. You come out there, always keep a smile on his face. You know what I'm saying? That man got 5 life sentences and ain't doing a bad day because he just he level with the world. You know what I'm saying?
Then we gotta bless his platform.
Yeah, man.
They gonna be right if I don't call this number here.
Oh, loud.
Yeah, we gotta get
OG
Blair.
Blair. Hey, man. OG. Boy, look at that. What's called? Somebody was telling me they heard OG Blair shout me out, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
OG Blair. Cause see, the world knows OG Blair here from being my co-fit. And when OG Blair be talking about people, that people like, oh boy, OG Blair. Man, right now I'm at Bam Bam Studio. I beat you over here. I'm next to him right now. We doing a podcast show right now. I just want to let you know I beat you here.
what's up, OG Blair?
What's up, Bob?
Oh, you got it, fam. You got it, man. Sitting here with OG Giggity, man. Hey, waiting for you to come on down, man, and kick it with me a while so I can show you a good time down here.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna come fuck with you.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
Johnny Cable.
Yeah.
You know I gotta come fuck with Johnny.
Yeah. Oh, well, I hollered at Johnny the other day, right? Yeah. Cause they moved into Hunt's population. I had give his daughter some money to get him some clothes and stuff like that. They moving going on. Yeah, but he got some. Yeah, he's supposed to be getting out, man.
You seen that nigga said T since he been home?
Yeah, said T. Yeah, said I did on my freedom day, right? On my freedom day when I got out parole, man, I could cook some turkey legs and some ribs and stuff. And said T came through. He came down there and played dominoes with her. We played a little dominoes and moved on. He's still smooth as a fan, boy. That's go ahead.
Yeah. What about 31 and man one? I know man had to go to Angola, huh?
Yeah. Well, main one, brother said that he getting short to get ready to come out, right?
Okay.
Yeah, he getting ready to come out in 31, man. I seen 31. Well, I didn't see him. A homeboy had seen 31 the other day. By the time they put him up in a room, and by the time they got in touch with me for me to go see him, I went down there and he had to left the room, man. He living up in the country somewhere, and I got to try to track him down, man, and see what's going on with him, what's in his head.
Okay.
Yeah,
man, listen, man, make sure when y'all do the podcast, y'all shout me out, man.
Oh,
you already on it.
Shout out you. He on you right now. We got you playing there, OG Blair. We ain't gonna forget you.
Okay.
Hello, man. We can't. Who gonna forget you, Blair? You ain't gonna let him.
For real.
That's right, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be waiting for you. We gonna show you a hard time. A lot of stuff that I don't know, man. I got a nephew, our boy Gator, man. OG Giggity Teddy. He gonna show you a good time, man. He gonna make sure everything all right.
Okay. Tell Dad and them and all the Dakota Phillies, man. I sent my regards.
All right, yeah, Big Don. I was trying to get him over here, but he seen a yard that was more attractive, Love, hey, he love the work, man. That's kind of love the work. I love him, though.
Yeah, ain't no question. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Y'all do the damn thing, man.
All right.
Boy, I love you, man.
I love you too. All right, bro.
All right.
One. And Cat be calling me. Cat, he be calling me. Yeah, he be calling me, and he's supposed to be getting ready to get out and everything. He was telling me that he said, man, no, man, I wasn't trying to get BG, man. I was.
I'm happy he cleared it up, bro.
Yeah, he said that. He said if I wanted, I would have got it, man. He said, but people thought that. He said I wasn't trying to get it, man. But like I said, Cat, he was up there. That's the situation down there in Marion. Then he was up in Marion, Supermax Marion. He had punched the dude pretty good. But it's the thing that I had wanted to talk about on my podcast about the youth, right? some of the stuff with the youth and reputation. And I did a little thing earlier about the reputation. You know, reputation is people want to try to set their reputation, and when you set a reputation, you can't set a reputation. You can put it out there, but once you put it out there, you allow everybody else to put their hands on it because when everybody else get through with your reputation, man, people right now, a woman, I was at the park, a woman sit there, man, and the woman cussed me out, man, and screamed at me and cussed me out for 10 minutes for somebody leaving do.
Yeah.
Yeah, cuss me out. Oh, I hate you. I hate you, bam, bam, going on. This why this and that, this why this and that is going on. I'm looking at her like, I see yes, ma'am. Okay, all right. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, you got the wrong man. How you do that? But people, once you once you get a reputation for doing certain things, they just throw everything on you. Anything that don't look like it's you, they just throw it on you, man. And that's not a good thing to have because when I you know how they do the feds. When I went to the feds, man, them folks, everything that dismissal and acquittal conduct can be used in the sentencing phase.
Relevant conduct.
Everybody, everything that they dismiss against me and going on, they come back and enhance me with it. And I basically got time for it. They said it's not double jeopardy because they enhanced me for it and it wasn't used in the trial. We went to trial for 33 days. And that's important for dudes to understand, man. You out here consider yourself beating charges. When the feds laying back, when they snatch you up, all them charges you think you beat or got dismissed, you're gonna end up getting time for them. So it's a two-way street, man. And I try to tell them.
And let me elaborate on it. They did me and Blabber dirty. Well, they gave me life and gave him 40 years for two homicides. He was never indicted. He was never charged for them. So we never had a chance to go to trial. They just said by the preponderance of the evidence, we feel y'all did these murders. The judge said at the sentencing hearing, as for you, Mr. Dyer Blabber, we just got the phone with, said for you, you got the right nickname, Blabber. But I feel that you orchestrated the murder. I feel that those were guns. Gave him 40, gave me life. We went back for resentence, took 80 months off his sentence, and gave me life again. I was like, what the world going on around here, man? Y'all, people just make the law, break the law, man. But the most important thing is, God bless me to be out here, and I got a chance to witness some history this week. Not just last night, but through this whole week, though. That it was just beautiful. This whole week, number love.
But they went back. We went back to court, and they went back and they took two bodies off our case. Took two bodies off me and two bodies off my co-defendant, and they took 6 years off. And I'm looking at this here. I'm telling you, you telling me a human being life ain't worth 3 years. That's what you take 3 years off, and so it's sad, man. And then the fact is that when we've been through it, what we done been through, and you realize that now, and you realize some of the things that we throwed away our life with now going on. See, people, I was telling the dude, matter of fact, I mean, it was last night, and I was telling the dude, I'm telling you that it don't make sense to go to jail and do that much time because I miss growing. I wish watching my daughter grow up. I miss having an impact on my family. I lost people that died. It ain't going on like that there. So I'm telling them, and I tell them, I said, look at my rep and look at the document. I went in there. I end up doing most time at the Supermax. As you know, if I hit a yard, that yard belongs to me and it belongs to us. And I sit there. I got extra time. I got sent to a Supermax and going on. So and then I'm the longest man ever to be held in restraints in the federal system. They kept me in restraint for 40 days. My lawsuit said 28 days. And the only reason all the people I stabbed in the system, they kept me in restraint for 40 days because I wouldn't whoop a handicap. I tied up a silly that tried to rape a little dude on the compound. I tied him up and stuck him out the door. But I would not because my code and the code that was taught to me, old people, children, handicapped people, and mental patients. You don't get no points for doing nothing to them. So you don't do them. They always get a pass. And therefore, by sticking to my guns, them folks tortured me. The restraints on my hand was so tight. That's why I can't feel nerves in my hand. That the folks actually had to soak my hand in the red iodine in order to separate my handcuffs from the skin, my flesh from the handcuff, because my skin had started growing over the handcuff. Actually the governor of Pennsylvania sent his assistant down there, and made them give me an immediate release. The folks said they ain't never had that many people of every different race writing them about what was going on with me. They said people, Mexican, Spanish, white, all every GDs, everybody were writing them. Say, hey man, this little dude help everybody, man. Y'all need to get down here. He done disappeared. They took him off the range and we didn't see him in 28 days. And them folks said that's when they came in. So I'm gonna sit there and they took me to the shower, sprayed some water on me, and took me back in there and put me in full price and said he refused. He refused to get up. Yeah, I did 12 days in full price, man. Them son gone. But anyway, so standing on your principles, it's doing the right thing sometimes. It hurts. But at the end of it all, the blessing came when I found out from my lawyers that I got a precedent. My case made a precedent in a system that you cannot no longer ship a person and move a class action suit. So I got legal stuff that's a precedent that you can no longer transfer a person and mute their suit. And how it came into play was I came into play that made me happy about it. It was three ladies that was in FCI in Missouri, the FCI Medical Center. Three ladies had cancer. They shipped them because they didn't get the right treatment. They shipped them to try to, and they filed a class action suit. They shipped them to try to mute their suit. And because of my case, they couldn't mute their suit. They class action suit continued on. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, so yeah, I'd do it all again if it don't do that there.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So again, like I said your favorite food is classic chicken and going on, and you met some of
Southern
my
classic.
Southern classic.
Get the name right.
Okay, then get right Southern classic, and we got some of my homies in there. We got Big Sid out
Shout
of
out to Big
yeah,
Sid.
that's the Market Lawn. That's a cowboy friend there too.
Okay, we in the building.
Yeah,
We gotta even up the score right now.
and that's my nephew P Wizzy, man.
Okay,
Popeye,
shout out
man.
to
That's
Pee Wee.
one man. Him and Hot Boy Gator and Big Papa, man. They tearing it up out there, man. When you get to that, man, they tearing it up.
Man, I really, did you perform? Did he perform?
I ain't get a chance to.
Man, I really enjoyed, and like I say, I can't. Like I was talking to some of the people from in prison, right? And I was describing because I be trying to get them out of there, right? That mental, and I was like, bro, I mean, I know I'm with the right people out here, but I didn't know that I was gonna receive the love like I received out here. Like I get love everywhere I go, but like I had one of my people come from Pensacola. I mean, he was locked up together, and he rapped too. And I had him come, and he was like, "Man, you would have thought you was born and raised in Shreveport." I said, "I know." It shocked me, bro. Like the love, and I was like, "Man, it's cool here." But then it go back to like you said, sometimes being humble, you know, with that arrogance, cocky. No, I won't take no picture out. And I ain't gonna lie, man. This is the first time I've been on. These guys in Shreveport got some hard, firm handshakes, man. One guy, I like, all right, man, that's enough, man. One dude, we was in the restaurant last night. He came in and go. I'm like, all right, man. He left a little mark. I said, man, all right. Hey, man, they got some firm handshakes out here, bro.
They show some love, man. We
Yeah.
very inclusive, man. We very inclusive, man. Our city, man. We accept everybody, man. And once you get there, we got a few things that we working on, and I think we gonna do a little better, man. But Big Sid, what's your food truck? What's the name of your food truck?
Mamas and daddy's soul food.
Mamas and Daddy food. And what's P Wizzy? What's your YouTube thing?
B-Town P. Weezy.
B Town P Wizzy.
B-Town P. Weezy.
Hey, check that out, B Town P Wizzy, man. He got some tracks on that you gonna like. Matter of fact, you gonna see me walking around in some of the video. That's the reason I'm telling you that.
Okay, it's right.
And check out Big Sid, man. Moms and who?
Mamas and daddy's soul.
Moms and Daddy. So
Where that's located at?
It's I'm in Dallas, man, but my trailer here now.
Okay,
I was open yesterday.
okay, but you going back to Dallas?
Probably Monday.
Okay, no, that's where I'm at in Dallas too.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll be going to all the restaurants, different spots.
I'm in like Little my little area, like by Frisco and all that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm in that area.
Okay, yeah, you about 40-something minutes from me.
Yeah.
Frisco area, yeah.
But you have to check it out. That was some good food.
Oh, no, we're gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up. That's what we do. We go around and hit different little spots, different places while we out there. Yeah, we pull up.
that's the homie I was telling you about that on my documentary. He didn't want to speak of when he thought that I was going with his mom. mom and all these children was on the porch. And I'm coming. That's what I was telling you. I was coming from the place, and I see him. I swear, hey Tristan, why you got these children out here this time of night? So it's hot in here. I got to get the electric turned back on. I said, you got to what? And so now all I need is an excuse to go rub. So I bought look at I went I came back, but I took all the small change and I put like the fives and the ones, I put it in the brown bag. And when I knocked on the door, she came to the door and I gave her the bag like that. Then that's when he was a little bitty, he big man now, but
he's
he's
proud.
yeah, he little bitty boy then. So he's sitting there looking at me. And then when he came, he the one that had to come tell me the story because I do what I did naturally. That's what people say that Big Papa said some of his songs. He said, I'm gonna do it like Bam in the hood. He go get it and he bring it back and bless the people. That's what I used to do. So anyway, he tell me later on that story, and it made me glad for doing some of the stuff I did. He said, man, I told my mom, you go with Bam Bam. She said, no, boy, he just helping us out and everything like that. And that's what he remember us about. A lot of us OGs at that time, we cared for our people. We looked out for our people. We wasn't a cancer on society that they thought we were. We just didn't play by their rules.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's like a universal law because I remember Black and Mobile I looked up to. He used to tell me like, always look out for the older people and children in the hood. And then I just start going to the store for him or I send somebody to the store for him. And when I was running from murder, I was at a block where they come running around the courtyard. Gangsta, gangsta, the police they coming for you. All right, let's go. I got up out of there, because the hood band together for me, man.
Good man, them old folks, they was there for us, man. They actually we had to stop them from coming to court on our behalf. But all right, man. So how much longer you gonna be down here with us, man? What else do you wanna
I didn't.
you wanna try out while you down here?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna blame this on Hot Boy Gator, y'all, because he told me from the 8th to the 11th, and I thought the 11th meant like that morning time for packing up and go. So I already, so we was about to head up. When we leave here, we about to head back to Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta head back to Texas. Then I gotta turn a rental in too. And then I got Miles watching the dog. I had to pay her. Same with PetSmart, the hotel cheaper with Miles. So she been complaining about the puppy I got at the house.
What kind of dog you got?
I got a little. Well, actually, it's my son in the Fed. My youngest boy, my second to the youngest boy in the Fed. He had 15 for a gun and a drugs, and then he's fighting two bodies. And the crazy part about the two bodies he's fighting is the guy I was beefing with that's in the Fed with like sitting his son, him and his son the same name. Yeah, so my son in the Fed, so he was like, Dad, I got the two children. And the crazy part, I was 23 when I got locked up. He's 22, he got locked up. And he got two daughters, so he was like, Dad, get the puppy for me. I mean, yeah, get the dog. Then people be buying those little ain't no bullies. So it's like, and then the dog was ready to have get pregnant now. Period. Yeah, I was like, man, I ain't ready for no puppy right now. I'm gonna wait the next time.
No grandfather.
No, not right now, man. No, indeed. So he don't know about it yet, but yeah. So I've been keeping a little thing because I ain't used to like dogs at one time, but then it's growing on me. Then I done put all kind of money and pet spawn shots and feeding this dog. So I said I got to get something out of it. But so I let Miles watch the dog for me. But other than that, man, I didn't want to check out this morning because I said, got some more tonight. He was like, yeah, I was like, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Because I gotta head on now, man. But it's just overwhelming love out here. I'm talking about. I like the main thing that I'm stuck on how people came together, unity, and nobody got shot. Because the youngsters, you ain't gonna lie, when Hot Boy Gator brought me around that club, man, there was so many of them little youngsters all out the streets and all around. And I'm like, it's 100 degrees out here, and I see a youngster with a jacket on. I said, world. I said, man, but Gator knew who he was, but it was love though, man. It was love.
They was getting loose, man, and I got a little loose myself. I
Man, it was
fell up
love
in here
out there.
late at night, fella. I can't sleep anywhere at night. So,
Yeah,
it's,
man.
I mean, I got to give him 50, man. Give him credit, man.
He showed us like, bro,
Yeah, he
this is
showed
what
us.
we could do. This is, but I like the fact that he just didn't put the event together. He made sure there was police presence, so that make a person feel more comfortable and safe. Because I was out walking. So I don't walk blocks with hot ball. Like, boy, I ain't young no more, but all right, let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
See, that's the concept. We got the bottom boy reunion coming up, and that's another thing too. Like as me and you, I think we talked about it. I mean, when I was out, I was always on the thing that I could protect my hood. I could protect my hood. I didn't need no police. I didn't need all this here in my ignorance, and that I didn't need that there. And as I grew older and got more mature, I realized that man, our cities, our streets going on, the police is who doing their job properly and right going on. We need them in our society because I want somebody there to protect my mom and my grandmom and my grandmom and your grandmom to have a right to move what is going on. Back in the day, police, we turned over cars on the police. Matter of fact, I slept with glasses off of police. They talk John Burton talk about that on the thing. And then matter of fact, the same police I ended up saving his life 'cause when I ran him off, the dudes were laying that ambush because he was taking their dope and riding around and telling them, hey man, I ain't gonna take you to jail. I'm gonna make you have to report to your man. You ain't in jail and you ain't gonna have no dope. What's gonna happen to you? And so the little dude, they had laid down to ambush him, and I laid there and I slapped the glasses off his head and made him get on the car and quit messing with the Jerry. He drove on off and he come to the church. He come to my sister's church, Shepherd Chance Ministry Church, and he got up there and he started crying and told me, man, you saved my life. I found out that they were gonna kill me. You had to did that there and I had drove off. I seen them telling me to get back. And I went on, bat him across the face and made him get in the car and everything. That was, but that's how I thought then. But now as a mature man, we do need the right ones in our neighborhoods are going on like that. We can't be there for our family. But one thing we can do to protect our grandmothers and children, I believe, if you in the game, you should have some say so in the game. You should set a standard. Don't just go by some stupid stuff that's going on. I used to change the game all the time for betterment. So my thing is, if you out there in the game and you somebody who got some power, or you out there in the street, you got somebody power, you supposed to get together and put that down. So you know what? We gonna make it safe for our people. I'm not gonna mess with your children. Don't you mess with my children. I'm not gonna mess with your grandma. You lay the laws. You make the laws. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. If I was still moving like I was moving, that I would die behind trying to make that law necessary for my family because the thing that you put out there usually come back and bite you. I remember the time I shot a dude in the butt. I shot the dude in the butt. Yeah, he was holding on to the money a little too long, and I shot him in the butt just to teach him a lesson. And that son going, man, about a week later, son going shot me in the butt, and I'm laying on the stretcher. I said, oh man, it just come back around.
That's to get back.
Yeah, but he didn't shoot me though. I got shot by another person. Then when I got
Okay.
shot, I got shot sometime at the service station. Then when I said, man, the dude, I made him unload the Mac 11. Shot me 2 times. I made him unload the Mac 11, and then I said, okay, well now I'm running to the car to get my gun. Now it's time for me to do my thing. And that time going to hit me again from the back and in the butt. I said, man, this nigga got too many guns over here, man. He ain't gonna stop shooting. So, but anyway, long story short, man, what goes around comes around, man. And I sit there and I was laying up my first wife. I was laying up in the thing like that. And I'm laying on the side 'cause I can't lay on my butt. I still got the bullet in my hip, you know, in my hip joint. But I was laying on my side going on. And my wife looking at me. She said, "What you laughing about?" I said, "Yeah, 'cause I shot somebody the same place. Ain't been 2 weeks ago." I said, "What goes around comes around, man."
But let me ask you this: do you ever sit back here and think like, man, I just come from, well, you know, and you witness people get killed in the federal system, and now you out here to witness all this youngsters coming up now, how we come up, where you born and raised, that you finally made it out. You ain't gotta worry about lockdown. You ain't gotta worry about feed up, none of that.
My biggest problem with I'm gonna say not problem. My biggest battle in being out and with this freedom thing, right? Is being out is the reality of it. Now it's sad they say I may have PTSD because I'm still like I said, if I'm not around my immediate people, anybody, I don't like nobody walking behind me. Just like when I go to them things and go to events and everything, and somebody get stepping too close to me, I'm gonna give them a look and then because when I was in the Supermax, even in the step down in Supermax, you have to because you're around dudes who know how to kill you with 2 strikes. So and you can kill them 2 strikes or so whatever. But we're not allowed to be close enough to each other for any reaction. So just like if me and you out on they let five and step down, that's to go to a compound because you ain't leaving there. Only way you leave there is a spike in your heart. They tend to die, but they're gonna give you opportunity to go to the compound after 5 years. So they'll put you in a little step down thing. That's when I was over there with big white dude, Rock from Dead Man Inc. You know what I'm saying? Babyface, all them dudes been killed 2 or 3 seconds. You know, because they got bad understanding and low problem solving skill. So when we walk, police is sitting there and they ready all the time. If we get close enough to shake hands, then they gonna be over there for cut. Break it, move back, break it up, turn them loose. Cause they automatically gonna be assumed that this attack. Just like I tell you, Rock, I speak about it, I don't think in my book on my documentary that me and Rock had just the police had made a bet when they put me over there because they had to put me over there before they can release me to the penitentiary because they don't have a release program in ADX, so they had to put me over there for a week in order to put me over in the hole for one night for me to leave there. And I left from the USP from the hole and everything. They put me over there with Rock. So a police named Lesho, me and Rock we talked to each other. He was helping me do the little how you put the little MP3 things going on. And he was telling me, we talked to him straight up, and he was telling me about his daughter, and I was telling him how I miss my daughter and everything, and blase blase. And he said, well, he know he got 7 life sentences, and he killed 4 more people while he was in the system. So he like, I know I ain't getting out and everything. I just want to get close enough to visit my daughter and everything. I said, I feel that, man, get the best out of the situation. And so me and him talk about it. So now a week later, the Santa Maria, it was a Cuban guy, little short guy, not much taller than me. He kept his nothing but his shorts on and everything. He walked around with no shoes and nothing on and everything. He actually they had brought him over from Cuba. He did a Santa Maria sacrifice where he had 13 of his people, and he had drugged them with something. They were drinking something. He drugged them. So once he got them down, and they prayed or whatever they were doing. He went around. He cut out 13 of the throat, and so he was thrown out. He just stuck to himself and walked. So Rock was exercising back and forth, and when he's doing his burpees, and you're not supposed to walk close to nobody. So walked close to Rock. And Rock told us, man, go get your ice, go get the man finna kill this son down here, like that there. So he was going to kill. I said, man, look here. So when did you stop loving your daughter, man? I said, you just telling me about you loving your daughter. When you stop loving your daughter? He said, man, don't play with me like that, man. I said, cause he want to start calling me little big man. He said, don't play with me, little big man. I said, let me tell you something, man. You just told me, ain't been 4 or 5 days ago, man, that you love your daughter, you want to go see her. Now you finna kill this here clown and stay down here and going on. I said, you got some love or something got to be lost. You know what I'm saying? In there going on. If there ain't no love lost, then you let that sucker go, man. Somebody gonna kill him. He's a crash dog. And they said, you're right, big. You're right, big man. So I went around. We not supposed to make no contact. I had left. I got $1,400 worth of legal work because I went to trial for 33 days with 13 people. So I used to take my legal work and I used to put it in my laundry bag and make it like that there with it. But sometimes I break it out because I was too short to reach the pull-up bars.
Yeah.
And so I get on it and I jump up on it. And so the wrong people was on, so I didn't bring it out. And so I was going there trying to see how much energy it take out me to jump up for the pull up bars. Was it worth my effort? And then Rock came down there and he tried to, because I don't like nobody taking me off the ground because that was my strength there. He tried to pick me up. We ain't supposed to be touching each other anyway. And so they're gonna draw the police attention. So he go to grab my leg and I said, man, don't grab my leg. I'm gonna kick you in the face, man. Don't take me off my foot. I don't like me. I'm just trying to help you get up on there, man. I said, let me tell you, you wanna help me? I said, bend down, let me step up on your shoulders. Yeah, but hey, he bent down and let me step up on the shoulder. I got up on that tongue gun. I walked out, and the police let hey, God be my witness. The police let you when I was walking around the thing. He said, "Hey, Bam Bam, come here." I said, "What's going on?" He said, "You just want me some money." Huh? I said, "You just want you some money." I said, "What you mean?" He said, "You know, me and the warden had a bet." I said, "What kind of bet?" He said, "We had a bet. If they put you over here within that week, either you was gonna be the kill Rock or Rock was gonna be the kill you." And I told him, I said, if they ain't killed each other in a week, Rock gonna be listening to Bam Bam. He gonna be listening to it. He said, I got it right here on proof. And then he said, I said, okay, well, you don't want some money, what I get? He said, I'll bring the extra tray. I said, I don't eat that food you got anyway. Shit, I eat out my box. But that just show you, man, the ability to be able to talk to certain people. Now, talk to certain people and find the thing that they love, man, and then try to use that to get them to see how to do something different. You can't just tell somebody, man, do better. Right? You got to show them how, man. What do I got? show me what I got that's worth me doing better for. And then when you can show them that your life ain't bad or the stuff that you think is important ain't really that important. And so, that's what I'm all about, man. Like I said, with the stuff that we done did and the life that we done had, and that God give us a chance to get out here and talk to these people and entertain them with our stories and everything. But my story without an antidote wouldn't mean nothing to me, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, man, I'm so glad for the things that you've done and helping me get on my feet and helping me get out to my podcast. So like again, when I bring my stories, I'm gonna bring some stories. I'm gonna bring as gruesome as they was and going on. But that's not a glorification. That's
Right.
just making you understand what goes on in prison because you ain't got to leave there.
They ain't got a clue, man. They don't got a clue. You
Ain't no
know,
guns in there.
that's a fact. The thing that I like how we are perceived as being country boys, but the thing about it is, in the federal system, Louisiana is so respected. So we got men like you, OG Blau, that's paved the way for when our little homies and people come through that system. Or such, just because we know y'all, we get a pass, or we be all right, And a lot of them youngsters don't know that. They out here wilding out, and we did it too. So it's like I be telling them, man, I did enough time with me and you.
Yeah, man.
Man, I done enough time with me. You need to chill out. But I get it too. Like they can't fathom it because they haven't been there with us. But at the end of the day, I always tell them too what they got good that we didn't have. I know for sure I didn't have. I didn't have nobody to tell me, bro, this was happening in federal prison or this was happening in state. Because I always thought I was gonna go to Angola. I never thought I would go to Feds. So I didn't have nobody to sit down and walk me through it like we doing for them. Everybody I looked up to, I knew taught me how to be a gangster, taught me how to get away with the crime, taught me how to make sure I survive, make sure I make it home to my mother. You know, so now I'll be trying to show these youngsters because there's too many gangsters on social media. Everybody gangster. So my thing being, okay, I'm ex gangster. I've really been in the streets. I know how that feels. So let me show y'all what happened behind being a gangster. We both can be shot up. Yeah, man. You been in the federal system. And for you, like I've experienced it, but not as much as you have experienced it. Having 300 men lives in your hand, where one wrong call you make called death, and it's because of your call. A lot of them don't understand that.
And you got to pretty much stick by the code and trust your judgment going on.
Yeah.
And like I stirred away from it earlier, but the thing, going back to the thing that that bothered me the most, and the thing that I have to deal with the most out here is waking up at night. When I wake up at night, I sit there for 28 years, 27 and a half years. I used to dream of going big at home. All the things I'm trying to do now, I was doing them in my dream. So when I wake up at night out here sometimes, and I wake up, now I'm sitting here wondering which is real. Am I in jail and I'm dreaming this him, or am I, what I'm saying, am I really free? And I'm scared that I'm gonna wake up.
Let me tell you what freaked me out one day. Because when we left, it was the maps. Get the paper. Oh, you gotta go this way. All right. So this phone, and I'm like, man, this paper ain't gonna tell me how to turn. I said, what if I make the wrong turn? And I did it on purpose. And it went, boo, boo, boo. I said, whoa, man, how does that? So I remember being on the bus with the shackles on. And I used to always say, man, I wish I could have a chance to hit the road and be without the shackles, without that, because we gonna ride with the black box. We ain't got no move, you know what I'm saying? So I'm coming from work one day, and that lady says, and I jumped because I was like, "Whoa, I'm free." I had to been home a few some maybe a year or some months, but it hit me that I was home when I heard that thing on that phone, you know. And another thing with the phone, like I didn't play with the phones in prison because I know one of my Muslim brothers, he wound up getting 20 people write up about on that phone because he got caught with the phone and something, and everybody who used that phone, that inside they did a domino effect, right? So I would never mess with the phone, but he would beat the shot because there's always gonna be somebody that who don't have no money. Man, he'll take the 300, go take the charge. So he coming out, wow, I beat the charge, like right, he talking that talk, right? And me was just talking yesterday, so the thing in my mind, I'm like, now I'm home, I'm living with these women, and I'm thinking about prison. You gotta sell it. Don't touch my stuff, I ain't gonna touch your stuff, or you gonna get killed here. So I'm thinking I'm with these women. I got my phone. It's not on silent or nothing. I just got the phone that's hanging there. Text going on. Blue making that noise. People calling me all during the night. Now I'm asleep. She going on the phone. Nobody taught me how to lock the phone. I come out here, I'm on my own. So I had 3 different women to go on my phone because I'm thinking like prison, man. I ain't touching your phone, you ain't gonna touch mine. Give me my space. But out here it's different. So I'm in their world now, so I gotta adapt to them, you know. But I adopt fast. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta get right fast, you know. But man, honestly though, I just thank God every day wake me up because I'm getting to witness a lot of stuff. Witness, you know, firsthand, and now I'm witnessing from the civilian side. Cause you know, like you said, we was part of the problem. Now we be part of the solutions. We was out stepping, and I be telling me, I said, bro, all that stuff y'all doing. The difference is we didn't have social media, and we was pulling up on our people without social media. This is bad we had social media. This is bad y'all got social media at the bottom back in the day, y'all hit Shreveport. Man,
thank God they didn't.
yeah, man. I be like, see, so, and I be telling them, bro, you know, that's why I share a lot of my stories with them. Be like, listen, man, you could be a big homie, a shot caller out here in Shreveport today, but when you go to that prison system, you gotta fall in line, or they gonna run you off that compound.
You go, that fed is a different animal.
Them hitters coming to see about you, man.
Them dudes.
All that stuff you did on the street, that's over with. Now you in federal system, you gonna fall in line. I don't care how much money you had, how good you could fight, because we had this motto in the federal system: you tough, I'm tough. We gonna see the toughest. And for sure, Louisiana gonna send at least 3, 4 tough ones at you to make sure they get the job done.
Yeah, they gonna get it.
And they don't have a clue, man.
In the Fed, like I said, there is no, you don't get no, they don't give you, dudes who come from the state and going on, you really don't have no clue of how different the Feds is.
You still rolling?
I'm rolling.
Good, cause he can count out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. How different the Feds is, right? You know, and the Fed is so, I mean, I used to tell when you first come there, all these dudes ask you these questions because they know what car you in and who you gonna roll with and this and that going on and all that. And I mean, I couldn't fathom it because I mean, I'm from Shreveport going on. I'm used to, I've been in and out the state, you know. So when I get there, them dudes, and it's funny but true, dudes asking me about, man, where you from? Who you roll with, man? I'm like, man, I'm not trying to talk right now, man. Going on. Hey, little dude, man. My name ain't no little dude, man. My name Bam Bam. You know what I'm saying? So, man, what I mean, well, just tell us what state you was in when they gave you time, man. Cause that state you gonna be rolling with. Man, I was in a state of shock when that motherfucker gave me 100 times. What they at? That's who I need to be rolling with. Shit, them the ones I need to be rolling with, cause that judge thing. And then I thought when he get his time out, he count out 420 months on this here, 320 months on this here, or 200. But he's saying months, but I'm hearing years. I'm saying, man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I'm too little to do that much time.
No, you know, let me tell y'all something. What's crazy? See, y'all know Bam Bam, right? But let me give you a visual. You was out under the bridge.
Yeah.
You see all the people out there. Now, the cities you take anywhere from 100 to 200 people. He responsible for that many people on a compound. It's not just that. Look at his height. No, for real, because I've heard a lot. Because like in the federal system, if your name ringing, you a big homie, or you know you a big dog, and from Louisiana, your name gonna ring and you hold weight in the system. So I'm hearing Bam Bam, y'all got a homie named Bam Bam from Shreveport, homie named Bam Bam from Shreveport, he's holding it down, and then compound they go to the homie's gonna roll out the red carpet and he gonna run the car. So I'm like, Bam Bam Bam, Shreveport, but I never, you know, when you hear people name ringing in the federal system, automatically you're gonna get a visual yourself because you can't see, so you still, like with me, everybody always thought you're gonna see a big black gorilla. Gangsta, so they see me. That's always be real skinny. Man, that little small dude. But hearing his name so much, hearing all the stories. So when I hook up with Hot Boy Gator, and he's my Uncle Bam. Because first I was like, nah, I know how Bam Bam is. Bam Bam don't be playing. Even though we on the street, I ain't about to mess with no Bam Bam. I ain't playing with him. Nah, I'm good. So Gator hit me. Man, when we talking, but I know Bam Bam got low tolerance for bull crap. And like, cause I know how he is, cause I'm in the federal system. And we got emails where you can send an email quick, look, he on his way here. And what we do is we got homies in certain spots where when you pull up, your number's going, oh yeah, he do the laundry. They know you coming. The hitters waiting on it, bro. That federal system is so dangerous, bro. So I'm hearing his name, and then I got my co-defendant OG Blabber, and OG Blabber is very respected from Angola to the feds. I'm talking about people from different states rock with him, and he respect and love Bam Bam. So I'm like, man, this my big dog here. Respect the big dog. I said, man, I gotta meet Bam Bam. So being high boy get to talk. But it blew my mind when I never knew his height. And I'm right here next, and ain't nowhere. And I understand y'all can't really understand it because y'all haven't been in the phase. Well, bro, but for real, because you, all right, check this out. You know how people always say it's killers and gangsters everywhere, all over the United States. But just can you imagine Shreveport, our little state, Louisiana, in the city of Shreveport, little Shreveport is. You got a 411 man that walk on that compound and get the respect he get, bro. Because you got killers and giants. I'm talking about like people like Big Meats in the federal system. People all over meatball from the Cali, from New Orleans. These killers, well-known killers, respect him. I'm talking about like really respect him. Not just like, oh man, he a cool little Shaw dude. No, they respect him. They know he gonna bust their butt if you get out of line. You know, first thing you would think, man, let Shaw do nah, run over there.
I can tell you right now,
Bro,
that's
it
a
blows
gangster
my
level.
mind, man. No, for real, because I was in the federal system for 23 years and 10 months. I didn't stab people. I didn't got caught with a 10-inch shank. I got all my paperwork. But to be right here with him, I'm like, wow. And I got a lot of love and respect in the federal system. I was an E-man for like 5, 6 years at the end of my bid. So being an E-man, you have like, how many months be on your compound? About 2, 3, 400 of them. And I'm responsible. And if something happens, they come in. So just to be next to him, 4'11", have that respect, I be like, man, bro, I ain't that tall, but he 4'11". You don't get no 4'11" like that in the federal system. You got him in the system, but they don't have the respect he has. They're not running nothing like he running something, bro. Real talk. And I'm from New Orleans, and I know firsthand how some of the people who've been in the state, they know how people in New Orleans arrogant and cocky. Like we think we run Louisiana, but New Orleans, and I've heard and talked to some steppers from New Orleans, they praise him. They really love and respect him.
What they used to do, dude used to ask me, and it's a question. Like I said, I don't ask myself these questions, and I don't see myself as nothing but the dude that do it necessary when it's necessary to be done. But they used to always say, now, and according to them, never in the history of the federal system, the same one person took every yard that he got on, and I didn't take it. The yard was given to me, or I took, was given control of the yard. But if you even with the GDs, Heron may control it here, Godfather may control it here, somebody may control when they go there. Heron go there, Godfather still controlling the yard. But it so happened that when I hear the yard, they if they wasn't running right, then I would move in place. Hold on, man, why we ain't got this? Why we ain't got this here? Who run the yard? And I had to run a few of them up. You know what I'm saying? Who got the yard, man? Why we eating like this here? Why we ain't got this here? Why we ain't got
That's
this
what was on my mind, because I know you the raid. Because it's going, if you get ran off a compound, it's gonna hit every compound.
Yeah, he gonna get there.
If you get beat up, if you get jacked, anything happen, your reputation gonna follow. Well, it's gonna be there, like you said, before you get there, it's already, so when they get there, they gonna already know what's up with you. That's just how the federal system goes, bro. That's how dangerous it is.
You get off the bus, they gonna
As soon as
already
you
know
get
who
off.
you got into it with. I remember when I got with that stuff I had got into it down at Pollock. I pulled up in there, you know, Bam Bam from my DC. You know, little dudes go hard. Bam Bam, him and Lil Shoney. You know,
From Shreveport.
him Lil Shoney was tight. You know, me and Mutt and them down there. So when he get there, Blue was there too. So we get there, you know, Bam tell him, Shoney said, hey man, he said, man, let him. He said, man, I was in Marion, locked down Marion with Bam. He said, man, I fooled you, Shoney. I fooled with, Shoney pretty good size himself. He said, I fooled you and I fooled Bam, man. He said, man, I'm gonna try to get y'all together and let y'all talk. So Shoney came over to the unit. He come in the unit. He come up there. And Bam told me, he put me up on, hey man, this one of the dude co-defendant that y'all stay up down here going on. So he pulled up there and going on. And they said, man, I just want to talk to you, homie. I want to find out what happened going on like that. And I pointed toward the door, going to cell. And he looked at me. I said, no, you go in there first. He walked up in that song door, and I pulled the door closed, and I told him everything happened. So whatever, what you want to do about it, let's do it now.
That moment,
I know you got yours.
That moment he just told me gave me chills. Wow. Because when a man tell you going to cell, they ain't guarantee you coming out that cell. Bro.
Wow. That's why I sent him in like when I did my hand like this him. He went up in that gym because that's when you can tell a man too. Cause some gonna go in there.
No, we gonna start.
Yeah, when you do it. Yeah. And when I did that there, he walked in there and I said, now so this is what happened. This what happened. Yeah, I did this and I did this and I'll do it again. And don't do it here if it ain't straight. He like, well, I'm just saying I'm about eating me and him talking, end up being like this him. You know what I'm saying? And then
They talk about you to this day. Cause blah, blah, yeah, man, we talking about how Bam Bam stood up to the homie. Cause that's a legendary story. Cause it's like New Orleans. Cause I had heard it was Baton Rouge, New Orleans against Shreveport and Monroe. But it's a story that go on in the Fed. The New Orleans and Shreveport had clashed, and I'm hearing how when he go to the hole, how they go get him to calm stuff down. So you hearing these stories. So I'm like, but I didn't picture this man being, because he went in it with somebody that's well respected in New Orleans in the '62 Hound, not the '17 war. I grew up with Hound, and I Hound like 6'something.
6'4",
Yeah.
about 6'4".
Yeah, this is a big dude, and I'm pitching them, and I'm trying to hold a visual. I'm like, man, because I heard, bro. I'm like, because in the Fed, they gonna say, oh look, man, the homie just got to do it. It's gonna get to your prison.
Yeah.
So soon the homie pull up, you can't lie and say, oh, I ain't do that. Man, I already know what's up. I already got the shot. I already know.
Yeah.
That's just how I go. They gonna send that. But I know how I'm personally. Like we grew up and we was in max security together. So I know this, and I'm picturing Big Hard. And I never knew his height, but I'm looking at him, and I still can't believe he's still right here alive. And they all kill us.
Yeah.
Bam ain't gonna play. Hound ain't gonna play. I'm talking
Yeah.
about this is a dude like ain't gonna play with you. He gonna work.
Yeah.
And I'm just picturing like, man, Bam, whoa, Hound, Bam, man, yo.
When we met at Lewisburg, matter of fact, they went against the police for me. When we met at them, we met each other. We said, listen, man, look here. He told me, he said, man, you was right about what you said, homie. I went other places. He said, what I like, this thing is that when I went other places, you got dudes from DC, everybody. They wanted to beef with us cause of you. He said, but you know, you was sending words out there. Listen, man, them still my homies. You know, don't nobody put their head on my home. Number one, number two, Hound is a man. Hound ain't no rat, no going on. We fought over a misunderstanding or somebody else playing a game, and that Hound is mad. He said, man, I respect that so much. He said, I went everywhere. He said, you ain't put no bad bone on my name. I said, no, man, we didn't get into it out there. But when I hit Hound, when I first hit Hound, the way I laid open his jaw, cause I come down there and he laid open his jaw, I thought he was gonna catch rabbit. So you know what I'm saying? Boy,
feet don't fail me now.
Yeah, he turned around. That gonna turn around and hit me in the top. They always hit me in the top of the head. So gonna turn around and hit me in the top of the head. I said, oh man, he's gonna dance. Man. So I hit him here. He hit me back here, toe for toe, man.
Bro, 6'4", how you hit this man? I just be like, what the man? That
he go hard. How you right? That's all I hit.
Yeah, bro, we have some homies that stand up in the paint, bro. And I know these homies person, but I only heard his story.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing Bam Bam from Shreveport, Bam. I'm like, man. But I'm not picturing this Bam Bam. I'm picturing your hype. Bam Bam. Not for real. That's just how his name rang in that system. And I be like, because it ain't that many from Louisiana in the system, but he'll tell you this here. It could be 3 to 5 of us on the compound. We gonna work. We gonna work. It's going down. You know,
I got a question too. I know this is offbeat just a hair. Was either of you guys in prison when in New Orleans when Katrina hit?
Oh, he did 20. I did 23 and 10.
What was that? I mean, were you guys down in New Orleans when Katrina hit the prison? Because I heard it was kind of rough.
People in Pine, Kentucky, on the hill somewhere, crying like a baby though.
Yeah.
I wasn't used to nothing like that in my city.
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing that on CNN in other countries.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, my mother and grandfather stuck in the house. I'm in a penitentiary crying.
Yeah.
Like a baby. My brother's coming over the house.
I lost an 8 through that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. That shook me, man. I'm trying to find out where my mother is, and I'm mad with everybody, all my homies, because I done took care of y'all and y'all fled. And they ain't check on my mother and grandfather. One of my brothers that lived next door to my mother and grandfather for rent free with his wife left. I like, bro, you only got one mile, you left mine with this. I told him meet me on interstate something. I said, but that's a long interstate, boy. Would you? And guess what? When him and her fell out, he had to come back home. And my mother, I said, she said, well, that's still my child. All right, I'm out of that then.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah, I was in Pine, Kentucky on the hill, the penitentiary.
Wow. Okay. I just wanted to touch on that Katrina thing. I know it was pretty crazy. We lost a lot of people. Yeah.
That stuff that shook me out.
Yeah. That's another reason. That's another reason why men shouldn't want to be in jail. Don't like being in jail. Yeah, when I tell dude my story and I go back again, I didn't break penitentiary. Penitentiary broke me. I didn't. Penitentiary didn't break me. I broke penitentiary.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not coming out here giving you no, don't do no crime, don't go to jail because I couldn't handle penitentiary. I handled penitentiary. I wore it out. I caught more time to punish people and everything. So I'm saying I'm not those dude who just sucked up and took taking that time and they dragged me by the ear and everything. So I'm saying with script that you look at everything I did in there to show that the penitentiary didn't break me. So when I tell you that it don't make sense, it don't make sense. I ain't telling you because I'm scared. I ain't telling you because I can't handle it. I can go back in there again and do the same thing all over. So I'm telling you it don't make sense because out of wisdom and because of all I suffer, it don't make sense. So there's no fear in my words. There's no fear of the penitentiary. There's no fear of nothing. It's just wisdom of the fact of experience. You know what I'm saying? That I live this year. So vicariously, you can learn this here. You can learn the same thing that I learned the hard way by listening to my words. And I'm serious about that. You look at my record and you see, my cellie don't use the bathroom after 10 o'clock. I done stabbed them up and I done stuck them in the door. Anything you gotta do, you better do it for 10 o'clock. Cause you get up, you better be coming at me with a knife.
But let me tell y'all something.
Yeah.
Me and him would never be sellers because he's serious about that. He got guys that will say, he say 10. They got guys who say, look, bro, we use the bathroom for lockdown. What you mean? Man, you ain't gonna use the bathroom while we ain't here together. Da, da, da. I ain't being your celly. I like to eat sweets. I like to eat junk. I want you back, but I want you back. Nah, he's serious about that. He really got men that'll tell you.
Don't spit
So
in
I
that
can't.
sink.
Yeah, bro. They got some rules
Brush
in
your
prison,
teeth in it.
bro.
Don't spit it out.
Yeah, don't have no company myself.
Dog spit in it.
Yeah, man, they got some rules. You got
play. Out of 10, ain't nothing.
You gotta do it at 4:10. Anything you gotta do it 4:10 o'clock. Cause you get up, I'm stabbing anything you do.
Yeah.
All day.
No, that's a real rule.
Yeah.
That's I'm like you got he's serious, bro. That's a real rule. You got people in prison who will tell you do not use this bad before we lock down, bro. When we lock down, don't get on that talk.
You know what? I be telling them guys in Texas, I be showing them book and stuff, be telling my man, they be like, man, how didn't that dude run this? I say, I'm trying to tell
Bro,
you.
that's how I'm still, and I was in the
I'm trying to
Fed
tell you
witness.
that dude, that's it.
I just called my code before y'all come in here, OG Blabber, on my case that everybody know, respect. He don't got no blemish on his name. Soldier, stand up gangster.
Soldier, man.
Love him, respect him. I'm talking about go. I just called him on here. He just recorded, and I be like saying like, man, no way in the world this sharp man here run a compound. Ain't no way in the world these people respect and love this man like that. Because I never saw it. I never knew his height. I just heard his name. I'm hearing because you can always find out who the homies are. So when you get to certain prison, I got a homie, son. So when they transfer you, you already know who at this compound. Bam, them over there. Okay, I'm good when I get here. The OG Black them over here. Or Big Bounce over here. Or Tail Fat them here. You gonna know who on the compounds when you get there. So you gonna know if it's a problem or do you buck that right or that left. You go to the hole because you got a lot of people bro, back there with Beaumont, with bloody Beaumont. You got 40 something people ain't put up on that bus, but only 2 or 3 might go to the yard or they're going to hole. Oh, I ain't living on this compound. Oh, I can't make it here. I can't live here. Man, that's how dangerous that was. The prison system, bro.
I'm tell you, West Virginia. When I was in West Virginia, matter of fact, that's where the mafia dude, the Irish mafia dude, Whitey Bulger got killed. At. As soon as he get off the bus, they waiting on him. Down there in West Virginia, we stayed on lockdown. That's why I caught the extra time for assaulting the officer. Because the officer was choking the dude while he was in handcuffs, and I told him to turn him loose. And you got him, he already in handcuffs, and the officer tell me, get the fuck away, mind your own business. And I started hitting me going on. And the dude mama wrote me, sent me cards until the time I got released and going on. She sent me cards, and she said my son said he was dying, and he couldn't breathe and he was dying. I seen his eyes bulging out. I had only been on compound a couple of months. I didn't know him from a can of paint, and his eyes was bulging out. And I told the police because I got a gallon of wine in the cell. I'm trying to get back to the cell, and the dude just I got the picture. Dude just standing around shouting at the police. And so I'm seeing, make sure it ain't one of my people. So I push through. You can see on the photograph, you can see me pushing through the crowd. And I go see it ain't one of my people, but I still see it's a man in stress. So I said, hey man, you got it, man. You don't need to be, you don't need to be choking me. You already in handcuffs. So police said, you get back going on. I said, you got it, man. And the police told me to get back again. And so I I started hitting him, knocked him out, what been going on, and they come in there and they tackle me, and I didn't get to drink my wine, but anyway, they took me to the hole. They took me to the hole, they didn't feed me and whatever, but long story short, but that's why the Boja got killed. Every 2 days we were locked down because there was dudes just sitting there waiting on certain people to get off the bus on their compound. As soon as they get off the bus on their compound, they stab them up. Some they kill, some live. But that's the way the federal penitentiary is.
So what if his stomach hurt? He got to use out of 10.
Huh?
What if he got to use out of 10 and his stomach
You
hurt?
gotta check
So
in.
stabbing everything that ain't been moving, that ain't
Check
moving.
in. He better wave at the police while he in the bed, man. Get me out of here, dog. You get up and go there, I'm touching everything on that floor.
Alright. It's a real rule, bro. That's why when I get to the comments, the first iceberg to the how you do yourself, bro. When you first go there,
Yeah.
you gonna respect the man because he already here.
Yeah.
So how you do it. First thing I ask, so how you on that bathroom stuff with a certain time? Yeah, man. All right, I ain't much gonna worry about. We ain't gonna be sellers. Cause I'm gonna get up, eat some chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat some cookies.
Yeah.
I'm not about to be in the cell with the bro. Cause I like to enjoy myself, bro.
Yeah.
I'm about to get up later think about. So I always ask a person, and you got these people who like to keep themselves clean, want to clean up all day that cell.
Yeah.
Man, you can wipe the shadow off the floor, man. Nah, you got people that's all you want to do is clean up.
Yeah.
You just gotta clean up. You want to clean up, man.
Yeah.
We ready, we ready to wrap this up, man. I enjoyed having you here, man, and I'm sad to see you leave, man. And I'll be glad when you come back, man.
Don't worry, this home,
like
man.
I said, I wanted certain people. I wanted to do it like a pan around, man, where to show the people that this studio can hold, if that's possible.
Hold on, we gonna give him a shout out.
Yeah, we gonna do the shout out.
That ain't my business, but let's talk about it.
Yeah, shout out to That Ain't My Business, but let's talk about it. Shorty, Cash.
Shorty, Ernesto, and Iceberg.
What's her whole name? Shorty, Iceberg, and Ernesto. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Big Papa.
Shout out to Big Papa.
Shout out to P Weezy.
Shout out to P Weezy.
Shout out to Big Sid. You got mamas and daddies with that.
Shout out to Big Sid.
Okay.
I only got the trucking data, so you know I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a food review too. Let me know what's happening.
I ain't worried about that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give him a food review, y'all.
I know you can.
Y'all be on the lookout for that too.
Yes, sir.
Thank my homeboy from the lunch and brunch show, man, for helping me out on this situation right now.
Yes.
To him and his son, man, much love to y'all.
And shout out to my two girls, Treasure and Nara. Now she wake up now, y'all. Anyway, shout out to them too. They've been out here in Shreveport. One from Florida, one from Waco, Texas, but they came out here and thugged it out with me. We had a good time. Thank you. Shout out to Shreveport, the whole Shreveport. But I'm rocking with down bottom.
There you go.
Yeah. We out of here. Yeah.